Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning back into Soulful with your girl Carla Woodrick. So today I want to talk about being yourself is your superpower. A lot of times in life we try to dim our light. We try to not be our true, full, authentic self because the fear of how others may receive us. When I look back over my life, I have noticed that this has stopped me in progression in a lot of ways. It has harmed me in more ways than it has helped me. Going into 2025, we're starting with January. It is imperative that you be your authentic self. How many of us have dumbed ourselves down with others when we know the answer, or we know we can do 3 or 4 extra reps, or we know that we can run an extra mile, or we know, I caught on to how to sew this quicker than the other people in the group. But because of the fear of rejection or the fear of how someone may receive us, because we're catching on quickly, or because God has given us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, instead, we just dim our light and we kind of dumb ourselves down and we say, well, you know what? I'm tired. Or, we just try to pretend to be someone that we're not. Going into this next season, we cannot do this. In order to grow as a person in Soulful, I'm going to challenge you to grow from within. The things I talk about on here will be things that will challenge you to grow within, things that only you know that you need to work on, things that you know internally that hinders you from going to the next level or to the place that God has predestined you to be. It's time to take off fear. It's time to take off the opinions of others. And it's time to fully embrace the personality, the gifts, the upper hand that we may have, the favor that God has given on our life. It's time out for trying to be humble. The only person we're supposed to humble ourselves is before the Lord. Everybody else, we're supposed to walk in spirit and in truth. And when you're not being your true, authentic self, you are not fully walking in spirit and in truth. And it's a scripture that stays on my mind all the time. I call it my life scripture. I forgot where it is, but just look it up. It says, beloved, above all things, that I wish that you would prosper and be of good health, just as your soul prospers. So I think it's very important that going into this next year, that we begin to prosper and be of good health externally, just as our soul prospers internally. Thank you so much for tuning into Soulful with your girl, Carla Woodrick. Peace.